So recently I've transitioned from shop detailing to mobile detailing. A lot of people requested to see what kind of tools I use, what kind of equipment. Getting ready to have my tools cleaned, and I might as well show you guys my current setup. Now I'm still upgrading, but like I said, I just bought this truck and I just slapped everything on and went to work because I can't just sit around, got to make that money. I do plan on making a bunch of upgrades, plan on doing a lot with this bed to modify the bed a little bit, have everything mounted, set up right. But I laid everything out just to show you guys what all I use. And start out with, obviously I use 2 reels, pressure washer, hose, air hose. I upgraded to the rigid air compressor. I used to have the Harbor Freight version. It worked well. It's just very finicky, very loud, and this is a nice upgrade. Plus with my new cover on, I like it that the rigid's much lower rather than the Harbor Freight tall one. It sticks out. I do plan on getting a shorter hose, but like I said, for now I'm using the old one to hook it up to this reel. And then from there, obviously use my Tornador, which is right there, or I use my paint gun to apply tire dressing. I'm using the active pressure washer, the 2 GPM, 1800 PSI. It's been working great for me. Also with some McKillen's or whatever you call it, gun with the swivel. This is the Yamatic 100-foot hose, 1/4 inch. In a previous video, I wasn't too sure about the small or thin size, but it actually been working out very well because the original hose is about the same. So I run the original hose to this reel, and then from here to the trigger, and then I just wash the car. Obviously I'm using the rigid shop vac too, but I'm also using it as an extractor with this build that I have pinned in my videos too. I have the McCulloch, however you call it, steamer. I plan on upgrading that to the Chief steamer, and then a little ladder. Again, I'm planning to upgrade the ladder too. As far as drills, I don't care what you say. Bowers worked amazing for me. This one specifically lasted me 2.5 years. It's been abused, dropped, soaked in water, all kinds of stuff, and there's barely any rust. Also, I'm trying to figure out, as far as chemical goes, I have a bunch of chemicals sitting in the back seat. I have them all in a tote, and I would like to do something to organize those better. I don't know whether to hang up some kind of, hangers just for chemicals somewhere or what, but I don't know. If you guys have any ideas for truck setups, let me know in the comments. And this is the foam cannon I use, the MJGC Pro. I'm very happy with it. It is a bit pricey. It's about $89. And if you are wondering how am I using power, I still have everything on my bed, right? But instead I just use an extension. I hook it up to the customer's outlet, and I just drag it up over here and hook it up to these. I have a 3-way connector. In the meantime, until I get my generator, until I get my water tank, I would have to use a separate hose to run from the customer's water to my pressure washer, and then same thing with the outlet. If you're wondering how it closes, I have it made that way it's on the bottom. That way the weight's on the bottom, not too much strain on the tailgate. And yeah, it's pretty rigid, man. It's not going anywhere. So see a better view this way. So that way the weight's on the bottom. I have a cover on. It's just one of them not so expensive roll-up covers for now, get it out of the rain. But like I said, once I get my water tank, it's probably gonna stick out. Same thing with the generator. So I'm gonna have to get a raised cover, probably get the metal one, costs like $3 grand. Other than that, yep, that's my setup.